go ahead. Yeah. I think the point is about India being a superpower. I think it's, if one were to break that up, it's about an objective and about what power actually means. Let's look at power first. I think if we were to look at either India in the dimension of talent, in the dimension of power, it could mean many things to many people. To me, I think fundamentally we are a very tolerant country. So intrinsically we have the ability to do what we believe we wanted to do. So I think tolerance is the underlying essence of what we do, and our progress has been built around that. So to me, I think power stems from how we leverage our internal capabilities to deliver what we can actually deliver as a nation. So power could mean, how do we utilize our talent pool in the country? How do we energize and leverage the natural resources that's in the country to actually be far more productive, self-sufficient? And the other dimension is the one on super. I think super is an adjective again, is a superlative in terms of what we could do as a nation. So if we were to intrinsically leverage some of the underlying essence of what power denotes, I think we would be a far better nation than what we are today. So we go ahead. So I can continue to go ahead. So it's my favorite topic. Or you want to?
Yeah, go on.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay. The aspect of the essence of India also lies with how other countries and nations actually look at India from their perspective. I think so. What we've typically been doing is an inward, outward look in terms of saying, "Hey, this is India. This is the outside environment." And it's time for the others to look at us in terms of what we are capable of. So today when we hear of leveraging India's capabilities, it's about saying, hey, what the US is thinking about India and what some of the other nations are thinking about India. I think it's time for India to say, hey, this is what we stand for, and start leveraging some of those. To me, let's look at some of the dimensions of what the basic elements of nature are. Let's look at water. In fact, there's a theory going around to say that the fight for the world in the next, say, 15, 20 years is going to be on water space. Let's look at energy, another derivative of what power is all about. So when we look at some of these dimensions, I think India has got extreme capabilities in terms of what we could do in these space to be able to achieve what we would typically call a superpower. So I think it's in us, it's with each one of us in terms of our ability to believe in oneself and say, hey, I think we are a nation which is very proud of what we do and what we're capable of doing. So I think self-belief and believing in all the objectives that come our way, leveraging our internal capabilities probably is the best way to look at what we could do as a nation. Yeah. That's good. So who are the other